I'm a law firm. All right, one second. Any any questions you guys want me to ask Jayoma? I will. Um, but I'm just excited to talk to this guy. He's a fucking legend. Oh, I should probably get that removed. What the fuck?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Jayoma?
What's going on, bro?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, staying busy. Been doing good. How about you?
Been doing good, bro. I've been seeing you everywhere lately.
Oh, yeah, where you been seeing me?
TikTok.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, bro. I've been seeing you everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck, bro, is going on, bro? Because I just gotta know, like, how the fuck are you, like how? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just had to have my team reach out, figure you out, and I had to talk to you, bro, because I'm probably gonna need some legal help. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I got you. Just call me up.
Wait,
Any question?
so real quick, like, this is okay. This is the first thing I want to say. Ask how.
How what? Like how I get my results?
Yes. How are you so successful?
All right, so like when I graduated law school, it was like I don't know if you guys know, but law school is like it's a competition. There's not any like passing grade like any other schools. Like everybody gets like a 75 and everybody can pass. They're gonna cut like the bottom 10%. So it's
Gotcha.
kind of like hard to trust people, and there's competition since day one. And like when I was in law school, I went to like the courts and I started seeing these attorneys. I was like, I can do better than that. I'm not gonna name anybody, but I was like, I can do better than that.
Yeah.
And these people are out here, representing people. So I said, let me go let the market see how I am. So the way I view law is like it's one winner, one loser, right? And you have to make a reputation for yourself. So every time I get a case, like I always try to kill, not because it's just only my client's life is on the line, but I want to let these prosecutors know, like, hey man, if you're gonna see my name on a case, it's coming. It's fucking coming, and that's how I attack my cases. So
Yeah.
yeah,
People are calling you the real life Saul Goodman, you know? And that's good, bro. So how long have you been a lawyer for? Like how long have you had like your, past the bar? Like how long have you actually been a lawyer?
all right. So I got licensed in 2018, and ever since then I had my own shop, and then I just started, doing whatever I could for each case, just trying to kill.
Damn, bro. And I mean, I gotta ask, some of these cases, these guys allegedly like they do crazy things, but you always seem to get them out of it every single time. And what I want to ask is, you know, are there ever times that like you don't get the results you want?
Yeah, there's some times like that, but I mean, it's ultimately up to my client. So a good example is like if there's a plea deal that they want to take, and I'm like, don't do that. But at the end of the day, it's their decision. It's never
Gotcha.
mine. I'm just so it's your life. You tell me what you want to do. But I say if you take this route, this is the possible consequences. And I'm upfront, like good and bad. And if you take this route, here's the good consequences and bad. But you gotta trust me.
Damn, bro. Wait, so where are you based?
Houston, Texas.
Oh,
But I
you're in
practice.
Texas.
Yeah, but I practice all over Texas. So
Got
I
it.
get called out to Dallas, McAllen, wherever they need me. I'll be out there.
Got it. So this is a question that somebody had asked. Have you ever had a have you okay, ask if you can help with assault on an officer, allegedly assault on an officer. Have you ever had a case like that?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
have you ever gotten results that were good?
yeah. There's like it depends on the each case. So, um, whenever I can't give you any legal advice, but the way I attack cases is you have to look at the defenses that they have, and if you have to see if you can curtail that case into that, based on whatever transpired. So that's evidence, right? Whatever witnesses saw, whatever statements that were made, work the case out, and that's what I do.
So do you only work out of Texas? Like what if someone from California is like, hey, like Jim, I want to work for like do you or it just depends on the case or like how does that work?
No, so I'm not licensed in other states, but
Got
I'm
it,
looking
got it.
forward to get licensed in New York City, in New York, because there's a lot of people asking about that, and then California's next. But for right now, it's just Texas, and No, it's not the same law. Each state is different, and but the tenacity is still there, right? The aggressiveness has to still be there, and the clients being number one is like always number one in my mind. So that's the reason why I get the results that I get.
I want to ask you a question if you're allowed to talk about it. What is the craziest case that you've ever had? Or like kind of like the odds are fully against your client and you kind of just were like and you got like the results you wanted. Like is there anything specifically you can mention?
The odds were against my client.
Or just like he had alleged charges. He obviously got what he wanted. It's dismissed. You know, what's something super crazy out of pocket that you've seen or you know that you can talk about?
Something super
Am I being a
out of
fed?
pocket.
Allegedly, of course.
Allegedly, a lot of assault cases.
Okay.
So, yeah, and those are the ones that people kind of be up against. But there's a lot of times that people get accused of something they didn't do, and it goes back into like I'm doing my job, and I'm doing it to the best of my ability, and the outcome is great, right? I don't. The way I do my cases is, um, I love what I do, and I don't give a fuck about anybody else but my client. And it sounds harsh to say, but that's my job, right? To always look out for my client. And it's not like I don't care, like a person down the street, but if their interests are opposite of my clients, then I have to go side with my client and represent them the best way. But the craziest cases, and there's like so many of them. I mean, you see them on my TikTok. But I will tell you like one crazy case. I think it was like one of my first cases, and this was when I knew I was like, man, fuck, I'm gonna stay in this shit. Like, cause it's not like boring contracts and shit, like real
Yeah.
property. Like, nah, this is some juicy shit. So the dude was it's called criminal trespass. Allegations is that he was just going to our house and like leaving love notes, like I love you, and left the fucking dildo on the fucking bed, and like just doing some freaky shit in the facts. And that was the eye opener because when I see shit like that, it's like it makes it juicy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it just kept going. Like there was more cases, drugs, assault, sexual assault, and it's like something that you want to watch, but I'm actually participating in it because like I help with the final outcome.
Got it. Yeah, got it. No, I mean it makes sense, dude. Like you're passionate about it, which is amazing. Like that's what makes you successful, and that's what makes you the best lawyer. I mean because you're passionate about all your clients. You don't care about anyone but your client. You want them to win. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
So wait, okay. So somebody had asked, what is your ethnicity?
Oh, Filipino.
You're Filipino. Okay, okay. Because I read online that you were Japanese, so that was wrong then.
Did you say I was Japanese?
I'm
I
sorry,
swear
man.
to God, bro. I swear to God. I swear to God. No, no, no.
I don't want to be your enemy. I'm sorry. Please. Hey, Jayoma, I
I'm
don't.
fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. I'm
Yeah.
fucking with you.
You're the
It's
last
all good.
person I want. I'll tell you that right now. Please, hey, people want to sue me, man. I'm gonna be real with you. Don't work with them, please, please, bro. I need you on my side. Hey, wait. So wait, what type of lawyer are you exactly?
Criminal defense. So there's other lawyers that are in the criminal world. They're prosecutors. So it's like they have, I don't know if they have the same tenacity as me, but they can be very strategic too. They can be very quick. And these are the people who's gonna put you away for a long time. And it would suck that you go to jail for something you didn't do. I'll tell you, dude. When I first started, I was like, I didn't know if I want to be like criminal defense. I was like, I know I want to be in criminal because that shit's fun. But like, there was a case that changed my whole trajectory. So like, I was gonna be a prosecutor, and I was gunning for that because that's all I studied when I was in law school. I was like, I'm gonna fucking lock motherfuckers up. I don't give a fuck. It could be a fucking possession of marijuana. It could be, murder. I don't care. Like, I'm locking y'all up. Like, that's my shit. And then like, this defense attorney was like, just come over here. Just come watch on our side. And so I sat in the trial, and so I'd never experienced this shit. I'm sitting there in the fucking chair, and then he's doing his argument. The charge was aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. So they're saying that the client, tried to run his wife over with a car, right? Deadly weapon is the car, right? And like I sat there, it was like a 3-day trial, and they found his ass guilty. And like that's the first time I seen like a dude just like me and you. We're walking to a courtroom, we're talking about, we're talking about pussy, we're talking about life, we're talking about everything like that guys talk about. And then like the verdict came back guilty. And that dude was like looking at 20 years. And like I just remember like he was like crying. Like it's not like some fake shit. It was like some real shit. Like and there was deputies around, like surrounding him. Put your hands down. Like they treat you differently as soon as you're found
Wow.
guilty. And then like he just started crying. And I remember we went to go visit him in the jail, and the attorney that I was with was like the first thing he said was, "Don't kill yourself. Don't kill yourself." And so I was just like, "Fuck, man!" Like it touches you because it's real. Like that's a real person. And then so this is where I didn't turn there. I turned when I found out that, and I'm not going to out anybody. I'm not going to name anybody, but the prosecutor withheld evidence, and the evidence that was withheld was a like a recording from the person saying, "If you don't pay my shit, or you don't do this, I'm gonna make this story up, and I'm gonna get you." And that evidence was shown later on, and they overturned the whole verdict. And like that's when it hit me, like uh, the public
What?
is yeah, you're vulnerable. And I said, oh man, that could be anybody. That could be my mom. That could be you.
Facts.
That could be my friend. It could be family members. I said that's scary. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna put my talents into becoming a criminal defense attorney and protecting these individuals who are accused of such heinous crimes. And yeah, like it sticks with me today. So every time I see a case, I'm trying to get every evidence that's out there. I'm doing whatever I can to fight for your rights. And if you're gonna get locked up, it's because the prosecutor really did all their job and really fought hard against me, and they actually won it. So that's why I
Bro, that's
represent people.
amazing, bro. I mean, dude, that just goes to show you how fucked it is sometimes, bro. Like, why would they hold that recording? Do you know why they held it? Like, and they wait.
I don't know if it was on purpose, so I can't comment on that. Whether it was
Yeah,
on purpose,
I
it
get it. I get it.
was one of those things that piece of evidence is really crucial because if it was shown, and that could change the verdict that somebody is lying, right? And so, if I believe, in the court side, if they saw it, the jury saw that, and the verdict wouldn't be the way it was. And then now he's walking free, and I don't know
It's
how
good.
you can react to seeing somebody who was looking at 20 years, and then now they're walking free, and they're like, dude, this, this justice system was about to throw me in jail for something I didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Well,
crazy.
dude, there's people locked up now that are in jail they didn't even do the crime. They get set up, or they're a girl go
I
lie.
know you.
See,
You
that's
got
the thing. Did the girl get any charges for lying on this man's name or no?
I don't know. Like I really don't know. After all I remember was after that happened, I said, "Fuck that, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and start my own firm, and I'm gonna go out here and start protecting people out there who have been accused of crimes." You
Got
know,
you.
that's where the passion comes from.
Got you. Is there any case specifically that you would not take, like, or you pretty much just take everything that you think's interesting?
Um, I don't know. Like I'll take it because it's the same stuff. Whether you're getting pulled over for red light, running red light, or murder, and anything in between, I'll still take it because the process is still the same. Like I get the evidence, do my work, and I represent diligently, and I just care about my client. That's it.
I love that, man. Have you ever released somebody and then they go on and do the same thing over again? Has that ever happened?
Oh, all the time, all the time, all the time.
So okay, so let me ask you a question. All the time. So when that happens and they do it again, what happens? Do they hit you back up?
I say, hey, motherfucker, call me. You should have called me earlier.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? And look. To be fair, I don't know what they do after the case is dismissed.
Yeah.
I don't know what they do when I get a win, and I don't try to control them. I'm not a counselor, like try to control their life. I'm not their priest or rabbi. I'm here to do a job. My job is to provide the best defense that I can provide, right?
Yeah.
And that's it. It's just me and the prosecutor going head to head, and whatever happens after that is out of my control. So if they allegedly commit another crime, and it's the same thing over again, give me a call, and I'll work it again.
Damn. But okay, does it makes it harder the next time though around when they hit you up if they allegedly get caught doing the same thing?
Ah, still
No.
the same shit. No,
So
no,
they
it's
don't.
still
So
the
they
same.
don't. They don't look back and be like, "All right, I know you got this dismissed, but you're back here for the same reason." They don't. They actually don't. They don't like. It doesn't like. It's not work harder for you.
Ah, but the prosecutors, they see it like, oh man, it's a habitual person.
Got it. But like the judge doesn't though.
Oh, the judge will hear a little bit of it, but ultimately, when it comes down to it, if the jury is going to determine guilt or innocence, it's the jury. not the judge.
So does it all come
So
down to the jury in these cases?
yeah, if you're gonna set a case for trial, it's those 6 or those 12 people that's gonna determine your fate. And so um, I get really, really good at making sure that the juries are fair and they're not one-sided, especially with with the prosecution. That there's people out there who just ready to just convict, and
Of
you just gotta be able
course.
to get by that. Like if they had like a previous um, like incident that happened to them, like if they've been robbed before, and they say, "Oh, this motherfucker robbed too." They haven't even heard the evidence. Oh, he got charged with it, so he did it. Did it.
Mm.
And then they're gonna say, you know what? This motherfucker's guilty already. At that time, they're guilty, and no evidence has been shown. So I gotta provide protection to my client, make sure that that person who's biased cannot be on that jury because it's gonna be horrible for him.
What are your thoughts on the Andrew Tate case?
Andrew Tate.
Yeah, his case.
Oh,
Do you know much about it or
uh,
no?
I don't know too much about, it, but I know he was charged in another case, and it's like some type of conspiracy they're trying to get him, and it's in another country. So I can only know
Yeah, you
like
don't know that law. It's different law. Yeah.
yeah, and it's completely different. But I do like the way the law is set up here in the United States. That you have this Constitution that protects you and your rights, and some people don't like it, but it's important because that Constitution really, really protects you and your freedom, right?
So
So, for
would you?
example,
Sorry, go ahead. No, I actually want to hear this. Go ahead.
like if you had drugs in your fucking house right now, right? A cop just can't go in there and just be like, bro, I just know you fucking got drugs. I just know you got drugs.
Yeah.
And then like they go in there and they find it, like they found it, but that shit is not right the way they did it because they violated your rights. They can't just go up in there just because they think that shit. I mean, look at him. He got a beard. He has his arms folded. He thinks he's a shit. He has to have drugs. He has to have some shit. Probably got a pink dildo. He probably got some gay shit in there, you know? Like, no, I'm just fucking around. I'm fucking around. But like, no, that's like it's attacking your freedom, right? So that's why the Constitution is important.
You know, it's crazy you guessed that. I'm gonna hold on one second. I don't think I have.
Hey man, I heard some stuff, man.
What have you heard, man? What?
If you lift the bottom of your couch, like there's